Well, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that the fact that it's been 15 years since one of my favorite movie that came out in 2010, and before Anna and Elsa, Rapunzel, which is a beauty, she used to be one of my favorite Disney princesses of all time at the time. Well, happy 15th anniversary to Tango, and I gotta said, even she might be a minor, but doing too, she's a character and she deserves a character ageness. So I'm literally thinking right now she might be in the mid 20 or a mid 30 in your imagination, of course. So Rapunzel, let's get this review started, and you're absolutely gonna love the score. Mwah. Hello? Is everyone home? I guess Rapunzel's not here. Oh, hey everybody. My name is NH Studio Lounge Show. Let's get started here. So tonight I'm about to do a movie review in Rapunzel's tower. Yeah, I'm literally in Rapunzel's tower. Yeah, don't tell Rapunzel I'm literally in her tower or she would hit me with a frying pan as a psychopath. Anyway, guys, so tonight I'm about to do a movie review for the special occasion for the 15th anniversary, which Ned and Tango. Enough of the do. Let's get this over with. Anyway, so what is the first Disney movie that came out in the Disney revival age? Well, it was Princess of Fog. After that, you got Tango, Winnie the Pooh 2011. You got Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, BK6, Zootopia, Moana, Ralph Break the Internet, Frozen 2, Raya and the Last Dragon, of Encanto, Boeing War, and last but not least, the end of the Disney revival age, which never did Wish. And of course, the sequel era that came out first, which is another Moana 2, and after that, you got Zootopia 2, which is coming out this Wednesday. And of course, when this movie came out, and this film was a good phenomenon. So this movie got an 89% Rotten Tomato for the critic, and this film got an 87% for the audience. And of course, this movie... Oh, hold on a minute. Let me access out. Anyway, guys, so this movie got a 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb, and this film got a 71 on Megascore. And this film was a box office hit. It was worldwide gross over $591 million worldwide, and the domestic gross of $200.8 million, and the national gross this film made of $390.9 million. And this film have a $260 million budget, and this film break even in nearly around of $650 million to break even. So this film did break even, and this film is the highest grossing film of 2010. And this film got nomination at the Academy Award for Best Original Song, but sadly not the Best Animated Feature because this film once it got nomination, but it had to make room for the Despicable Me, which no offense to Despicable Me, but it's not the freaking best animated movie of 2010. The true best movie of 2010, which is not Tangled, in my opinion. So yeah, this movie got nomination at the Academy Award, but sadly this film lost. And of course, We Belong This Together from Toy Story 3 won over I See the Light. And no offense to that song, but I think I See the Light is 100 times better than that song from Toy Story 3. So, is there going to be a sequel for Tango? Nope, not officially happening. So, the original director said that So the original director said that he's not interested in making Tango 2 because Rapunzel cut her hair, which, no, not necessarily, because I think Finn Rider actually cut Rapunzel's hair in the climax, which I'm probably you remember the climax, so I might have to rewatch this movie after I get done this review. Anyway, guys, so to be honest here, I'm not a huge fan of Rapunzel with the short hair. And no offense to girl with the short hair, which girl with short hair is so drop dead gorgeous. But to be honest here, I do love female who is blonde and all etc. too. Anyway, I gotta say this, but Rapunzel. Oh wait, hold a minute. Honestly, I gotta say this, but Rapunzel with the long hair with the blondie is way better than Rapunzel with the short hair. And she would definitely agree with me at this point, and I gotta hurry up before she comes with the frying pan. Oh boy. So instead of Tangled 2, at least you got the short they play in front of Beauty and the Beast back in 2012. At least you got a TV show, which is fantastic. And of course, you're getting a freaking live action remake, and I'm starting to be right in the mention. I am sick of freaking tired of this Disney live action remake. It's bad enough that Bob Barker saying that Disney Plus will have some AI content, and I'm not watching that crap. But now Disney is going way too far by going led a live action remake of Tangled. I do not care if they have a director of The Greatest Showman. I do not care if they have Scarlett Johansson to play as Marvel Gabble. But I really want to see the actress of Rapunzel to play a new Rapunzel. But likely that's not happening. But yeah, I am not excited for this remake, and mark my word, due to the Moana live action remake, which the one movie is on my blacklist, but I'm pretty darn sure this film is going to be on my blacklist. Like, who cares about the live action remake BS? Like, I'm sick of freaking tired of the Disney live action remake. Like, Disney, put a plug of this. Dude, put a plug of this live action remake. Or else people will go see it, and you're going to make another one. And do me a favor, don't even pay your money to see this movie. Like, if you keep paying Disney to see the live action remake, they're gonna keep making another one. Not trying to bash you guys' opinion, but I was just saying, yeah, you know what? Screw Disney live action remake, and Disney animated film will always be better than the live action remake. Sorry, Barako, but I'm gonna say this, but animated version will always be better than the live action remake, and that is a fact. Anyway, guys, so what do I think about Tangled movie that came out in 15 years ago of 2010? Honestly, let's get this review. Anyway, guys, so do I have any flaws about this movie? Nope, N-O, capital N, no. Let's get to the positive. So the story of this movie is very wonderful, which I totally understand why. I totally understand why the story is the same old story. Like you see since the fairy tale, because this film is based on the fairy tale of Tangled when she's locked in the tower, and of course you see a prince guy say, "Let down your hair, girl." And of course you see Rapunzel let down her hair, which, yeah. But honestly, ever since Disney want to make an animated movie of Tangled, I gotta say, but honestly, to be shocking enough, anime told me that this is not the actual title of this movie. Before this film was named as Rapunzel, and due to how the box office is for Princess in the Fog, yeah, that was not a good idea. So that's why they decided to change it into Rapunzel, into Tangled. And the same with Frozen. They was originally going to title it to the Snow Queen, but title it into Frozen, which I won't mind it. Anyway, guys, so honestly, I gotta say this, but saying Frozen is 100 times better than saying the Snow Queen, because saying the Snow Queen is very stale. Anyway, guys, so yeah, the story in this movie is very fantastic and one of the best fairy tale movie out there since Shrek. And of course, the character in this movie, I'll get the beauty Rapunzel in a minute, and I mean very shortly. So Finn Rider, he's easily one of the best performers by Zachary Levi next to him as Shazam. And of course, you have Pascal. He's really funny in this movie, especially that Rapunzel made Pascal. Wearing a dress. So can you imagine that Rapunzel was trying to be like, "Oh, Pascal, you're so cute," and Pascal would be like, "Oh my goodness, can you please take that thing off of me?" Yeah, I feel bad for Pascal, but at the same time, he's a funny lizard, so I won't blame him. Anyways, and of course, you got you got that funny horse named Mascal. Oh my goodness, Mascal, he's really funny horse. Especially when he hang out with Finn Rider, and especially he was angry at Finn Rider, and you see a bunch of drool coming out of his mouth. Oh my goodness, man, you do not want to mess with that horse, or else he would be dragging you guys just like he dragged Finn Rider with a foot. But I am so glad that Rapunzel calmed that horse down, and now horse now Magarin and Finn Rider actually got along way better than before. Because when they meet for the first time, they turn enemies, but thankfully Rapunzel break them up, and now they back together. Just like the Toy Story 3 song called We Belong Together. And of course, Marvel Gavel, she's a very underrated villain. She's easily like a Disney version of Agatha. I don't understand why some people think that she's a very, very generic villain because she want to lock Rapunzel in the tower. People, that's the whole point of the fairy tale. Like, come on, you don't see fairy tale movie doing that these days. So yeah. Yeah, actually, I think the hate on Marvel Gavel, the same with the hate of Bellwether. Yeah, I'm going back and forth which one I should like better. But honestly, I gotta say this, but Marvel Gavel is way better than Bellwether because at least Marvel Gavel have the right to be a villain. But Bellwether, the source material is still there, but when Disney done that, it was really stupid. Yeah, Marvel Gavel, she's easily like a Disney version of Agatha. Well, even this film came way before WandaVision and Agatha all along, but I was just saying. And of course, dude, that two brother, dude, that is literally a dark second villain of the Disney Revival age. Like, these brothers alone, like, there was a one scene in the movie, I'll get to that scene in a minute. Anyway, so one of my favorite characters in this movie and one of the third favorite Disney princesses of all time, which is none other than Rapunzel. Oh, wait. Rapunzel. She is so drop-dead gorgeous. Oh, wait a second. She's a minor. God, man, I'm sick of tired that people told me that she's a minor for the last minute. Like, how in the quack, how I supposed to know that she's a minor? Like, Legion told me that she's a minor, and I didn't even know she's a minor. Like, if she's a minor, why on earth is she dating a man who is literally not a minor? Yeah, you gotta explain about that, people. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, yeah, in the imagination, she is 20 years old and she's 30 years old, so I have the right to call her drop dead gorgeous because she is literally a blondie. I gotta say this, but Rapunzel, she's very beautiful, and her green eyes, man, I love female with green eyes. The same with female with blue eyes, but female with blue eyes and green eyes is my taste, and she is so cute as a cupcake. I gotta say this, but Rapunzel is the queen of 2010, and every time she does that look, make me want to hug her and make me want to be like Finn Rider. Not just kidding. Anyway, guys, so yeah, that's my thought on Rapunzel, and I hope it's not inappropriate. If it is, I might have to retake. Yeah, and this has got to be one of my favorite performances by Mindy because Mindy Mose will always be a Rapunzel, and there was no other actress would be as a better Rapunzel out there. The same with Anna. Christian Bell will always be Anna. I don't think Anna Kendrick would be a better Anna. Like, she would sound like Poppy over again. Like, seriously. And of course, the animation of this movie, and some people think that the animation is outdated. Like, what do you expect? This movie was made by 2010. Of course, some 2010 movie has some outdated animation. And guys, if you want to see some outdated animation, and Star Wars will definitely agree with me. What's another Despicable Me? Despicable Me 1 has some way more outdated animation because look at the character design. They look hideous in my opinion, but hideous in a good way. But I was just saying. Anyway, guys, so yeah, the climax of this movie, holy heck. The climax in this movie is easily one of the first darkest climax I ever seen for Disney Revival age since Princess of Frog. Let me explain. So let me get my voice ready because there was a lot of talking. Yeah, I'm trying to be like Asha for Disney when she go. Anyway, so let me explain. So the climax in this movie, which is about Finn Rider and Magarim, let me explain. So Finn Rider rescued Rapunzel, and it was really and do you only thought that Rapunzel was so stupid enough by letting down her hair and let Finn Rider to be on her tower until she has a problem, right? Well, ever since Rapunzel was talking back to Marvel Gavel, and at this point, you should not be talking back to Marvel Gavel, or else Marvel Gavel would do something to Rapunzel by locking her in the dungeon. Yeah, she actually did that in that movie. Well, she was almost two, but thankfully she did not do that, or else this film would be odd waiting. Ozzy, speak of odd waiting, this film has some kill reference. Oh, come on, man. Kill reference of the Disney movie? Come on, man. Anyway, guys, so after Finn Rider climbed into Rapunzel's tower, and once again, yeah, Rapunzel got tied up, and Marvel Gavel just stabbed Finn Rider. You gotta be kidding me, Disney. You just literally show a scene when Rapunzel got tied up and got her white stuff in her mouth, and you see Marvel Gavel stab the egg out of Finn Rider? Come on, man. That's the type of stuff you find in a rated R movie, darn it. Well, even I don't have a problem with it, and I do enjoy some animated movie that has some dark tone. And just because my favorite movie is rated PG-13 and R rating, that doesn't mean I'm gonna put any inappropriate scene. And I hope Geek will totally understand that. Yeah, and this film went too far by and this film went too far. Not just you have Rapunzel got tied up, and not just Marvel Gavel stabbed the heck out of Finn Rider, but Marvel Gavel was almost going to throw Rapunzel into a dungeon. I mean, in the basement, of course. Come on. Oh my god. Marvel Gavel, no wonder people don't like you, because you trying to lock a minor in the basement. Oh boy, can you imagine that dance over, dude? That, you know what? To do it, let's cut that out. Or else I'll do a cringe song dance over after I get done with Alex. Anyway. So yeah, and honestly, and Finn Rider kind of sacrificed himself by cutting Rapunzel's hair, and Marvel Gavel said no, and Rapunzel's hair turned brown, and honestly, I absolutely not a huge fan of Rapunzel with brown hairs, which I do prefer her as a blondie more than blondie. So yeah, and honestly, and Marvel Gavel death scene is just as dark as much. I mean, just like the death scene in The Princess of Fog. So Marvel Gavel died by get thrown in the honestly, she died because her young looking is all gone, and now she's all old, yucky, and of course she fell down in the tower, and she didn't get pushed. She fell down, and that's how she died. I might have to revive her for Wish Director's Cut Part 2, because she might be in the Director's Cut for Wish Part 2. Hope Starboy would definitely prove it. And of course, Finn Rider kind of died actually, and Rapunzel was very sad. She was trying her best to sing the song, but at the same time, Rapunzel, your hair is gone. You got a brown hair. You got some generic hair, man. Generic hair, woman. But not until Finn Rider was alive, because her magic hair just saved Finn Rider once again. And that's how Rapunzel and Finn Rider kissed for the first time, which I really love that scene. Like, yeah, I do enjoy Finn Rider and Rapunzel kissing, which I gotta say this, but Rapunzel and Finn Rider are easily a Disney revival age version of Kim Possible and One Stoppable, because those two are love couple. And of course, the ending of this movie, when Finn and Rapunzel are now in the kingdom instead of the freaking tower. And yeah, and that's how the movie ends. So that is a fantastic way to end up this movie. So yeah, and if I forget some of the scene of this movie, I'll definitely rewatch this movie here in a little bit. And so yeah. Yeah, this film has some dark moment. Like, there was a one scene when you see two brothers was trying to kidnap Rapunzel and trying to do something. Honestly, I'm gonna try again. Anyway, guys, so there was a one dark scene when you see two brothers trying to kidnap Rapunzel and trying to do something by putting her in the bag. Come on, man. That's the type of stuff you found in an over-the-top movie. Man, Disney, at the time, Disney went too dark, man. Went too dark, and no wonder, no wonder some Disney film are not meant for kids, because you have some of the dark scene in every Disney film. Like, there was a one scene when Kima Mefigo was trying to defeat Asha, which, like defeating a minor, which, oh my goodness, Dude, that is dark, man. That is dark. But once again, he's King of Mexico. Of course, he's evil. So yeah, and of course, you got Frozen 2 dark scene when Elsa and Anna. Elsa and Olaf death scene, which I was really dark. And of course, you got some of the dark scene, which I'm not pointing out in Strange World and Wreck Above 2 because those two kind of like harder in my opinion. So yeah, and of course you got Zootopia 2, which that film is 100% dark. And of course you got Frozen 1, which is dark in my opinion. And of course you got Wreck-It 1 when Wreck-It was almost sacrificed himself, and not until Penelope saved him. But that sacrifice scene of Wreck-It, man, it can show that some Disney films are not meant for kids. And if I hear any people say that Disney film is just meant for kids, it can show that people have no idea what the crap talking about because Disney movies are not meant for children. So yeah, it meant for children. It's rated PG, but once again, it still have dark moments. So every anime movie are not meant for kids. So I was just saying, it's meant for everyone. It's meant for everyone, for all ages. So overall, guys, Tangled is a fantastic movie with a wonderful story, likable character, and the song, which I enjoy the song actually. So I do enjoy the song of the begin of Rapunzel called "When Will My Life Begin," that song is fantastic. Dude, one of the second best songs that Rapunzel was singing. And of course, you got Marvel Gavel's song called Mother Knows Best, which this is a fantastic Disney Melody song. Honestly, a fantastic, well done Disney Melody song. And of course, you got I Got a Dream, I Got a Dream, I Got a Dream, which that song is easily thumbs up the one reference what I was trying to have a dream, but at the same time, being a movie director is it's not an easy job though because I got paid millions of dollars to do a movie director. So yeah, and honestly, in that song called "I Got a Dream," which that song is fantastic and one of the top 4 favorite songs of 2010 in my opinion. And of course, you got "I See the Light," which that song easily one of the best songs from 2010. It might be even better than "We Born This Together," but "I See the Light" is peak at cinema. And of course, you see the scene when Finn, Rydell, and Rapunzel was almost trying to kiss, but not until you got two brothers interrupting. So that was naughty. And of course, you got the end credit song, which I kind of don't care about the end credit song. The only thing I care was another in the movie itself. So overall, guys, Tangled is a fantastic and well-made movie, and this film does age well because this film aged like a fine wine. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to give Tangled a 10 out of 10, epic brilliant masterpiece, and of course, this movie well deserved a wish upon a Nick Cake awesomeness. Anyway, guys, so that was my movie review of Tangled. So tell me about your opinion on this fantastic, well-made movie on the comment section below. I'm very sorry this review is unscripted, but hey, I'm trying my best not to make my video unscripted, but thanks to my stuttering, so you have to deal with it. So anyway, guys, so tell me in the comments section, what is your favorite scene in Rapunzel? Honestly, type in the comments section, what is your favorite scene, what is your favorite song, and what is your favorite character in this movie. My favorite scene of this movie, which another I See the Light. My favorite song of this movie, which another I See the Light, once again. And of course, my favorite character in this movie, which another the gorgeous blondie Rapunzel. Oh man, she is fine as a wine. Anyway, guys, so that was my movie review of Tangled. So tell me about your opinion on this well-made movie on the comment section below. Do you think it's a good movie, or do you think it's an overrated movie that you don't understand why people like it that much? So it's just you, am I right? Anyway, guys, so yeah, I'm not doing review on Encanto tonight. I might have to do it tomorrow. I might do a rant on the Snow White remake, which I'm not excited doing that. So yeah, and of course on Thursday, stay tuned for my movie review on Fantastic Four: First Step because I forgot to talk about that movie, and I totally forgot that movie. So hope not, because I do fell in love with Vanessa as Sue Storm, which that girl is such a beauty. Anyway, guys, so if you enjoyed this movie review when I'm literally in Rapunzel's tower and I gotta get out of here before she get on me. please, I recommend you gentlemen and ladies, you hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, and share it with your whole family. And happy 15th anniversary to Tangled 2010 all the way to 2025. Oh shoot, I gotta go. Anyway, guys, so this is NH Studio Lounge and off. And no, you excuse me, I gotta get the out of here before Rapunzel get me. I gotta go. See ya, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my crunch time. Goodbye. Did I hear NH Studio talking? Hey, Pascal, do you hear him talking? I guess I was imaginary things. Well, Pascal, ready to celebrate 15th anniversary of our movie? Let's go. You better shut that freaking camera off right quack now. I swear to God, I am going to beat that camera up with my frying pan. Now turn it off right quack now. Like